What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel as well as another video. So in this video today, we are going to do an installation as well as give you my honest review on some saddlebag liners that I picked up for this street glide. If you're cruising around on a bike with hard bags, whether it be a Harley or whatever else, and you don't have anything lining the inside of those bags, well, whatever you put in there is pretty much going to get ruined. You're at the mercy of the road here with this hard plastic. So you need some sort of cushioning in there. If you watched a past video, I did the carpeted liners installed on my Road King. Those worked out well, but you know, I've been looking through the internet and these drop-in stitched liners are starting to show up everywhere. And you know, carpet's nice and all, but the drop-in liners look really sweet as well. So I started looking around and there is a multitude of different choices that you can go with. Most of it has to do with price point, what you want to spend. I've seen them on Hogworks for right around 189 bucks. And then I've seen them on Amazon for as low as what I paid for these, $46.99. So we're going to put this cheap set of saddlebag liners to the test. And we're going to see if these things are even worth the $46.99 that I spent on them. I don't really care what the inside of the bag looks like. I just want to make sure that whatever I put in there is not going to get ruined. So aesthetics is not really a huge deal to me as long as these things actually fit the contour of the bag fairly well and keep my stuff safe. I'm going to be okay with that. So that being said, let me get these things out of the box here. We'll lay them out. We'll see exactly what we got and attempt to install them on this bike, and then we'll see exactly what they look like. Now, I will tell you, before I purchased these, I went through and read the reviews. I checked them out, and it was mixed. You had a good amount of people that were saying, hey, these things are awesome for the price. They fit awesome. I am very happy with them. They're great. And then you had the people on the other side of the spectrum that were like, you know, these things are trash. The stitching came apart. You know, you're going to get that no matter what you purchase. I will tell you the positive comments far outweighed the negative ones. So that was my final decision to, you know, pony up the whole $46 that I spent on them and get them here. At first glance, the outside of the liner is made out of this nylon material, and then the inside has that nice, I like to refer to it as pleather, like a plastic leather material. And it's double stitched, so that's pretty nice too as well. Looking around, I can see a couple little areas where some of the stitching might be, you know, not 100% right here. And could that fail down the road? I'm sure it could, but you know, that's like anything else. And especially for the amount of money I spent, you know, you're dealing with what you're dealing with. So, but as far as the construction, I will say it is pretty well. I even think that this might actually be fairly good at keeping, you know, maybe like a spill, maybe if you had a water bottle that leaked or something. I think it might actually hold everything in here and not allow it to leak out. They are rather bare bones. There's no pockets, you know, everything is, it's just, all it is a liner. It's just going to hold, you know, hold everything inside your bag and give it that little bit of cushion, which is exactly what I'm looking for. I will tell you that in the box, there were no instructions that came with this, but again, like I've said in the past, if you need instructions to install this, then you probably should not be working on your own bike. The only other thing that did come with these liners is a roll of hook and loop fastener, and this is going to be to attach along the sides and just keep everything in, you know, in place. There are, like I said, pre-drilled holes for the limiter right here. You have two little eyelets here for your quarter turns, as well as the holes for your latches. So as long as all of these line up, we should be good to go. I think it'll look fairly decent, and I bet you I can manipulate these things into place and make them look pretty decent. So let's get trying to install these into the saddlebags. Okay, so I went through and wiped down the inside of these bags with isopropyl alcohol. Everything is cleaned up good, and we should be ready to start putting this in. You'll notice down here, that's my Easy Pass, the toll, automatic electronic toll payment system and I double-sided taped that to the inside of the bag. It works really well. I haven't had any issues with accidentally not paying the toll as going through. And so I'm just going to leave it buried down in there. I think it'll be pretty good. And given the amount of hook and loop fastener that I was given with this kit, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick these to the bottom. I definitely want to go around the outside rims of the saddlebags, but I think I'm going to actually just kind of let the bottoms sit down in there. When you get the weight of stuff in there, and over time, these things should flatten out pretty nice. I did go ahead and stick these together, and in hopes of making it easier to actually put it on. You just cut it to whatever length you want, peel both sides, stick it in place, and boom, should be stuck. So, should be ready to go here. I think I'm actually going to try to put these on the bike in place. I'll at least get one of them done, and if it proves to be more difficult than removing the bag and sticking it on a table, we'll go that route. But I'm going to try it. I want to see if I can actually do it with the bags still on the bike. Just bolt by bolt until they're in there, and then slip those pieces in, and we should be ready to rock and roll. All right, let's get to it. So we got one of them in. Looks fairly decent. Again, it just came out of the box, so it's going to take a little while to conform and lay down against the sides. But for the most part, taking into consideration that I do have a lot of stuff, I got that Easy Pass piece under here and everything else, it's not bad. It really isn't. The holes all lined up pretty good, except for when I got to this last latch right here. I really had to pull to get that thing to go, but got it in. I will tell you, you get more than enough hook and loop fastener than you're going to need with this, so you can be fairly liberal with it when you go to put it in. But yeah, everything is sticking pretty good. I mean, again, it's going to fit a little bit better over time. So, but all right, that one's good. I'm going to go on to this one. I'll get it done, and we'll take a look and see what it looks like. Okay, we got the other one in. This one didn't fit quite as good as the other side. I think the stitching right here is a little kind of messed up, so it was a little bit of a fight. But it's in, and I think once that glue on the back of the hook and loop fasteners, which by the way was very, very good adhesive, once it gets a chance to get the sun beating on it and give it a little time to lay down in there and really conform, I think these are going to look better and better by the day, and I think they'll stay put and they'll be decent. Final thoughts. So for the price, pretty decent. I don't think I would spend any more than $46.99 on them, but for the price, they're going to do exactly what I want them to do. I would give them like a 7 on a 1 to 10 scale. If you're super picky, or you're looking for something that has like pockets or things like that built in the side, you're going to want to go with a more higher end liner. But if you're like me and you're just looking to keep everything safe, this is going to work. This is going to work just fine. All right, so that's going to wrap this up, and I am just happy that I'm going to be able to start using these bags without having to worry about destroying my stuff. And with that, that's going to bring this video to a close. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, do me a favor, give me that thumbs up, subscribe, as well as hit the bell for notifications so you know when more videos like this are going to be coming out. And as always, keep the shiny side up, and I'll see you guys all on the next video.